Well, hello, beautiful humans. It's Ros Loxton, and today is Wisdom of the Oracle. It's Wisdom Wednesday. So I have set an intention, I did a meditation and a prayer to set the intention for this container for today's card. And the intention is that this container be kind and helpful and loving, and that the container that we are in together, as I pull a message today, that this is what the container is. It's a message for you to bring a situation to look through the filter of the message, and that this container, for the life of this container, be protected, and the essence of the loving kindness that's intended stays intact, and that this container for this message is protected against any negative, sabotaging, interfering type forces or energies. So this, in the spirit of showing up with support and love, I'm going to ask what would be a message that would be very helpful for those beautiful souls that are going to find this container and listen to the message, and to be able to use this message today to filter through a situation that you're going through, to give yourself a new perspective, to really lean into, to be really open and curious about how is the message in this container reflecting on what I'm thinking about at the moment, what choices I need to make at the moment, the place that I find myself in at the moment, or the choices that I need to make, etc. That the essence of this message may be one of the windows or one of the contemplations that you would use to navigate through the choices and the thinking and the feeling, just tapping into what feels intuitive to you as well. I'm Ros Loxton, if I didn't already say. Today is Wednesday, the 19th of June. I was just looking over at my little moon calendar, which says the moon is in Sagittarius, so today brings a respite ahead of an uncomfortable few days. That doesn't sound very fun. The moon will be moving into Sagittarius, the most cheerful of the signs, so hold on to that positivity. I like those little messages, I'm just curious about everything. I like to let everybody know I don't claim to be clairvoyant. I do claim to be very intuitive. I do claim to care about what you're going through, and about bringing my spirit and my benevolent kindness into the world. We're all bringing something into the world, so I'm choosing to be conscious about that. So no further ado, what would be a message that would be highly helpful for those that land in this container today? So I'm going to shuffle, and I was about to say if there's a jumper, I'll grab it, and this one jumped straight away. Hardly even got to shuffle. So let me pull that out and give you a closer look. It's called Time for a Nap. Look at the pretty artwork. Beautiful. A beautiful deck from Colette Baron-Reid. She's the real deal. A really great human, and I really, really love her decks and the way that they come together. So the guidebook, number 24, Time for a Nap. So many thoughts, so many things have been, coming through for me today. I was on my morning walk, and I thought, gosh, I wonder what today's card is going to be based on the type of subjects that were sort of dropping in for me. So the essential meaning of this card is rest, rejuvenation, renewal, temporary non-action, allowing dreams to arise. This can be really hard for some of us, especially if we've got a defined sacral, or we're sacral beings, and in your human design, because you've got this motor that constantly wants to keep going. And sometimes the ability to be able to stop and pause, it feels like we're wasting time or we're not being productive. And yet it is in that pause where the new messages come through, where the new magic, the newness that some part of you is ready for, whether you've got the patience for it or not. So the Oracle's message is, this is the time to step away and to rest, That might be 2 hours. That might be 2 days. It might be 2 weeks. Who knows? You probably do. Let the cares of your world just go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your lists, your desires. Free yourself from all of the shackles. Oh yes, this is making me reflect on what I was thinking about, and how would I say that, and how would I, put it into words so it would, the depths of the wisdom of what was coming through would really land. And it was about this gripping on and clinging and hanging on to piece, and how to just release the grip on some of our things. Because I feel like we're like a channel that life constantly moves through, and in some situations that channel that we will squeeze it and restrict it because for some reason we feel unsafe there, and we'll have a density, or we'll have an expectation, or we'll have shame, or we'll have hurt or resentment, or whatever it is, and we squeeze that flow off, and we can feel the density. So that was kind of what was coming up for me, and how is that message. I keep pointing over there because I was on a walk back there over the hill. So go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, of your lists, of your desires, and I think of your expectations of certain things. Just let it all have a small holiday, Nothing is as important as rest and detachment and neutrality, and being able to practice what that feels like. Just letting go of your expectation and how things have to be, and what you think is right, and what should happen, and what you deserve, or what they're doing wrong, all the things. Just try a complete detachment. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back, if you don't take a seat and take a rest, and just let some of those wisdoms come online. Let some of the messages burble up into your ajna and into your head. A lot of the wisdom, it's not all up in our think. A lot of our wisdom will come from different engines and different centers in our body. So we need to allow time for them, it's like a lava lamp, for that to come up. If we're really busy all the time, we keep a lot of things repressed. A lot of wisdoms, we don't hear them. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent of any force or conscious direction, as you just observe without the engagement. You don't have to invest or engage, just observe them for the moment, and practice doing that. Relationship part of this message is, when it comes to matters of the heart, don't make any plans right now. If you're not partnered, it's a good time to take this time out to really get to know yourself more. This is my bag. This is my medicine. This is what I help people with, getting to really know yourself more, because some of the parts of us that we don't know, they're operating and they're having this impact on people in our life, and we don't like the impact that it's having, but we can't tell that it's a part of our unknown, a part of ourselves that we don't know that's creating that impact. So, if there's a part of you that feels like, I do need to get to know myself deeper, reach out and let's have a chat. If you're involved with someone, relax. Just be with your partner. This is going to be an uneventful moment in time, so don't force anything right now. Allow things to flow naturally, and a beautiful renewal will take place all by itself. You don't have to be in there kind of micromanaging everything. Sometimes you just need to let the seasons bring what it will bring. Patience is key to your heart's desire right now. Withdraw from action in your relationship and give it a rest, so that your love and connection can become rejuvenated. And you don't have to force that. You don't have to micromanage that. You just need to let things breathe and flourish on their own. And some of the dead wood that you're kind of, maybe poking away at, or trying to move around or make sense of or pull apart, some of that dead wood will just move away by itself. If you can just take your hands off the wheels for a bit, and just let things do their movement on their own. The prosperity message is this is a great time to take a break from your busy schedule and allow yourself the opportunity to step back. Your plans are meant to be put on ice. Your goals can wait. Dream, imagine, let go of the attachments of how to do it all or why to do it all, and to any of the outcomes as well. Just let go of all the attachments. Meditate. Take a holiday if you can. Things will speed up soon enough. After a break, you may want to make some changes. Epiphanies have an amazing way of arising when you take your focus off the to-do list and allow yourself to rest. Absolutely true. Epiphanies don't come with a busy mind. Epiphanies come in the breaks, What comes right before an insight is blankness, what we might describe as confusion. We're contemplating, it's that space of waiting for something to happen. There's a nothingness and then an insight. Now, it was not in the protection position, which would have meant it was like that. It was actually like that. But it's really, I think, useful to hear the protection message, because there's a lot of souls that will be looking at this, and we're all in different parts of our life. So this may ring true for you in the protection position. You are a human being, not a human doing. It's possible you're suffering from workaholism. You could be the one who thinks it's your job to save everyone, to be there for everyone, and to go until you can barely see straight. I could be accused of that. You've gone as far as you can. You've worked hard and nourished people and projects, but now you're an empty well and you have no reserves for others or for yourself. So let go of ego. Don't let your ego keep you going full speed when your body and your spirit need to rest. Hard for some people to hear. Exhaustion is calling you to please stop what you're doing altogether and take a break, If you don't, the appearance of this card could portend a possible illness that stems from being totally overwhelmed. You will feel like a new person if you let yourself take that break. Do it now. So I hope there is something in that message today that is really helpful for whatever beautiful souls, whoever lands in this container, and just use it as a perspective, one of the windows to look through, and be really curious and open about how that message is speaking to you. Because I think the people who probably need it the most are going to be the people who don't have time in their psyche to hear it, because you are the pushing forward people, you are the busy people, you are the doers and the micromanagers and the managers and the get things done, and being idle isn't something that comes easily or naturally to you. So the people who probably need this the most are going to be the ones that struggle the most with that. I'll put a little link in this post, so if you do want to reach out and have that conversation about the self-awareness piece, or if you would like to dive deeper into this message for you specifically, or to have a conversation about any of my services and how they may be of support to you right now, then the link will be in this post. So until next time, I am wishing you massive encouragement for your best self, for your best life, and sending you big, open-hearted love. Bye for now.